high tech. It would not let me go high tech, so Miss Sarah is going to go. And when it comes to my messages, I have not a clue. I have not a clue. It sometimes it don't show. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna try. But dang, I thought I had it going. So I'm gonna give you guys some time to come in. I wish I had some music. I was at a gala. Well, it was a Halloween thing, and this is how I dressed because I'm a shua. Okay, so anywho, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I hope you guys got your wine. Is everybody got their wine? Is it like I said, 11 o'clock? I'll start coming out. 12 o'clock is too late. Too late for me. I thought I could do it. No, no, no. And I had to take a nap for today. Oh, how do you like my dress? This is my favorite. I should stand up, but um, yeah. Let's talk. Let's have that conversation. Um, I'm glad you guys showed up. I'm glad you're showing out as you show up and follow me. Hit the bell so you get a notification when I come on. What is our discussion about? Our discussion is about the feminine and the masculine energy and how that is conveying in our reality right now, and how there is a divine attack against feminine energy, not only from the masculine energy, but from feminine energy. There is attack within itself. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to have a conversation about that. We're going to see how we can be that positive force of how to solve these solutions with the masculine and the feminine energy. I think last week we talked about ghosting, and I've been doing a lot of study on that because I've had a situation, and also I have had clients that had situations, and so to try to dissect that and what is going on psychological with a person when they can't face you, when they can't be upfront. And I think we all have that. I think we all have that. How can I say it? Ability to do that. So I'll give you guys some time to come in, check it out, check it out. I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend, um, as well as a nice Halloween. Well, I guess that's on Monday, right? So, I hope you guys are having a great time. And make sure you get your wine. Make sure you get your wine. Um, like I said, I was out this evening, and I came as Ashua, the goddess of love, the goddess of water. I don't know if you know the story about Ashua. Ashuba is a African queen that was part of this collective tribe, and she was the only feminine energy uh, as this, queen. The rest of them were kings, and then they were over the people, and then they had like this shaman, and he was the one that they seeked after, went to when they needed advice. So Ashu is there trying to help out and do her thing. And guess what happens? The men said, "We don't need you. We don't need you here right now. We're being masculine. We're being men." And so as they are gathering up their stuff to build the village, because they man, Ashua went to the other side of the island. She took her bath. She did put essential oils. She did her nails. She did her hair. She groomed herself because she was not fretting. If you do not want me to be a part of your reality, I will go and sit and I will adorn myself and I will love myself and I will respect myself because you guys don't understand my power. So, as she's doing that, they are trying to grow plants and they're trying to build clay so they can create a structure. And they started realizing that they had all the tools, but they didn't have the substance. And the substance was the water. And without water, you cannot build. Without water, you cannot live. You can have every structure, everything, but if you don't have the water, you cannot survive. So they're going around trying to figure out how they're going to build these structures. So finally, they go to the wise shaman, and they ask them, "We have all the tools that we need, but we can't seem to create anything." And so he pauses, and he looks around. He looks at all the kings, and he goes, "Where's Ashua?" "Oh, we didn't need her, so we sent her off. We really didn't need her. We got this. We are masculine energy. We are men. We're dominant. We're this, right?" And so as they're saying that, the shaman goes quiet for quite some time. And the kings go, "Master, why are you so quiet?" "Well, I'm quiet because you have cast away the essential part of your growth. Ashua is the rain that waters the land. Ashua is the nutrients that nurtures the food that you will eat. Ashua is the flower that causes the beads to come down and nurture and receive." So they're sitting here and they're just, looking at each other in a state of disbelief because men have not learned how to love the feminine energy and how to give to the feminine energy. They have not. They think they know. They think they know her. They put words in her mouth and then they try to accept the words that they put in her mouth. And the words that you put in her mouth is not always her. A lot of times she will agree. So she can have favor with you. Because after all, she cares. She cares about your feeling. So as the kings are with the wise man, and he mentions Ashua. Ashua is taking a bath. Ashua is not bothered. She's adorning herself. She's doing a little art, some tapestry. She's creating, being creative and artistic and basking in her peace. She has no struggle. She has no stress. They're stressed out. So they come to Ashua and they go, "Woman, we need you." And she goes, "Well, you cast me away. Why would you need me now?" And so they look at each other and they're back and forth and back and forth. But one thing they're failing to do is to acknowledge her power. So she sits there, non fretting. She's not fretting at all. And she sits there and she allows them to ponder their thoughts. Because after all, she's the water that creates growth. And the sad thing is that Ashura can sit there for quite some time But if she's not allowed to create growth, she can go stagnant. And she desires to water. But y'all, I'm just saying, y'all men are acting like fools. Y'all acting like fools. And so she cannot water ground that is not ready for her succulents. She cannot create in dry land. So it takes her essence to water the essence of a man. Men are fighting the resurrection of him. He no longer can use the old system as his VIP card. He can go from door to door to door of the feminine energy, and he will not be placed in front in line. And it's not because she doesn't want him there. It's because he has not done the work. Excuse me. My. I didn't have any more red wine, so I had to go with my flute. So, feminine energy, I would say this to you. Embrace your decadence. Embrace your beauty. Embrace your divine nature that you have been created to be. As you embrace that divine beauty, like the craziest thing happened to me today. I'm at the grocery store getting dinner, getting something to eat. It was in the afternoon. So I wanted some lunch. So I go and I get one of those soups. I sit in their little kitchen area, the little dining area, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm eating my soup just in my own mind. And all of a sudden, this man comes up to me. That is an organic match. Okay? That was an organic match. And he goes, I saw you. I saw you come in. And I would like to give you my number. And I was kind of like caught off guard because I wasn't expecting, I'm in my own creative mind. And I'm saying this for a reason. So he has his number and his name on a piece of paper. And he tells me, he goes, I think you're absolutely beautiful. He goes, I couldn't sit here and miss the chance to at least try. So he asked me, he goes, are you in a relationship? Do you want a relationship? I said, no, I'm not in a relationship. And no, I don't need a relationship. And the reason I said I don't need, because I don't need. And when you don't need a relationship, but you desire a relationship, men will come into your world organically. You will never, as a Scorpio, you will never have to chase anything. Because men are truly not attracted to your appearance. I know society tells us that. Oh, it's because she looked like this. Her body looks like this. Or she looked like that. No, men think, even men think that they are attracted to a woman because of her personal appearance. They are attracted to your vibration and your aura. And if your vibration is not healed and your aura is not straight, they're not going to be attracted to you. It's not, it doesn't matter how beautiful or how you look. It doesn't matter how you look. It has all to do about your aura and your vibration and how does that look? How does that feel? How does that relate to them? Because it is your divine essence that draws the masculine energy to you. Now, right now, masculine energy is a state, in a state of crisis. We all see this. We see it in our media. We see it with Mother Earth. We see it what's going on in Iran. Um, we see what's going on in America. You know, they're still pulling babies out of the ground right now. We're still looking for children that are lost. We're really in that state of consciousness that we are wanting to elevate and arise and to become better human beings. And we can't be as good as we have you ever heard of those power couples? What is a power couple? It's two vibrational matches in the quantum effect creating a positive energy in this reality for people and others to grow. And that's why you know you're a power couple, because you're influencing other people to desire love or the desire to love. But what we do is we're so mad at each other that the mad between, and that's how you can kind of know, and that's one thing I really realized is because when that man approached me today, I was like in my own head, right? And I've had to deal with some gnarly things lately, and so I, constantly doing shadow work and checking myself and making sure that I'm in focus and that I'm loving myself and I'm giving to myself. And as I'm loving myself and giving to myself, I'm going, am I healing myself? And a good projection or are you healed? People will just automatically approach you because they see your light. And when they see your essence of your light, that's why they approach you. And so why are we having this anger deep in our soul? Why are we having this anger in the masculine and the feminine energy? Like we can't even come together. It's like oil and water. It's not even connecting. I mean, like 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 something is definitely wrong if the body of a sensual woman repels a man. Something is internally wrong because men are designed to desire the feminine energy. But there is so much propaganda going on in our society that a lot of men do not even know that they are being attacked. They don't even know that their very being is being attacked. And unless they bring acknowledgement to that and begin to do that work, our nonies will have to take a break. And I think I said several months ago is close your noni, do some channel work, do some inner work, and then open your noni. And I feel right now you can and you should open your noni to somebody that's worthy. But if they're not worthy to be in your energy, I wouldn't. But because you are elevating yourself and elevating your vibration, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start attracting that to you. And the higher vibration that you get, the closer you'll get to your match. Because we got a lot of sucker bites going on right now. And sucker bites, I really believe, is a dark energy. And we talked about this last week. They come in and they try to steal your light and your essence sexually. They sexualize you under the guise of dominant. Why do they have to actually have a mantra of that? What is going on with that? Why do they feel like they have to dominate? And they say it's for the good of the woman. How is it the good of the woman? And women, I think I said last time, women are receivers. They're there to receive the man's seed. And as they're there to receive the man's seed, she does that with everyone around her friends, her lover, her children. And then what happens is the man will come in and he will exploit that with lasciviousness, having her so um, how can I say it? So caught in a trap that she has to perform a certain way to be loved. And you don't have to perform a certain way to be loved. You really don't. It's like when you get hold of your I am and you love yourself, love will come naturally to you. Like I was just sitting in a grocery store today and I got approached. I had no clue that I was being watched. When your essence is straight and correct with you, someone straight and correct will come to you. And I'm going to tell you, Scorpios, and I think Scorpio men do it too. I think all Scorpios do it. But I know with me, now I'm speaking for myself, I can be with a guy and I can be faithful to that guy. But honestly, until I see quality in their essence, I don't give them everything. I would be a fool to do so. Until I feel subconsciously in my knowing that you're truly there. And 9 times out of 10, when a woman and a man, Scorpio women and men are together, they kind of know that the person is not 100%, you know. And I can't speak like and I've been having this conversation a lot because I have a lot of I've had a lot of people that are dating Scorpio men, and Scorpio men are pretty like really different than women, the women Scorpios, because Scorpio men are like they can be problematic sometimes, especially because and I can understand why, because we already know statistically women are more out to work on themselves than men. Men think they got it all set and they all good and they do not need any consultation. Okay, so I can see the fact that a Scorpio man would be more difficult, because they're we're stubborn and fixed in our signs. And you get a injured Scorpio, Your life is going to be hell. Yeah, your life is going to be hell. You're going to have a lot of trauma. And I think the thing is, too, is that Scorpios are born into trauma. And so they have to alchemize and heal that. And a lot of the masculine energy doesn't see themselves anything wrong. And really, it's showing all over our world and our society right now. It's just like women are not rising up because they're just rebelling. They're rising up because you didn't gone too far. You're doing too much. You're neglecting too much, and we are trying to rise above ourselves and be women that are strong, that know what they want. This is the new woman. Come correct at her or don't come at all. So it's really interesting to see the Shua in all of her. To know that you're empowered. You're amazing. And I think I said in one of my clips, go back, I can't remember, but in one of my clips I even talked about if you haven't had a date in like 5 years and you really, it's not because you want that, okay, so because you can not want to be in a relationship. But if you want to be in a relationship and you haven't had anybody like even like in 5 years, that's some shadow work. That's some I am work. And this may seem to be offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I want to help you guys because you know what? Um, um, I freelance downtown, right? So what I try to do is I don't like parking, so I will take the train or take the bus. And I kid you not, and I only go out like maybe a couple of days a week. I don't go out that much because I work at home, right? So I go out and I'm just out and about, and it never fails. I always have someone approach me. So this is the thing. It's like when I started doing that shadow and when I started cleansing my internal, even though the result of men haven't changed, but my decision to put up with their crap has changed. Because you can't make anyone, and don't play build a bear. Please don't play build a bear when it comes to a man. Don't build him step by step. If he's not being right to you, let him go. Let him go. If he's not giving you the level of interest that you desire, let him go. Because if he's not giving you the level of interest that you desire, that means he's not meeting your needs. He's not meeting your needs. So therefore, what do you do when you have a purse, when you have a dress that is not working for you? What do? You give it away. You put it in the box. This is what you need to do when it comes to men. Is you need to put them in that box. Because you know what? They're not, they will keep having you wait. They will keep playing the game with you until you stop playing the game with them. And you guys, I am not just saying this. I saying this from my journey being a Scorpio. Because like I said, I've dated a lot of Scorpios and they're no joke. They're no joke. They're high maintenance to the nth degree, especially the men. High maintenance. You have to know thyself and go deep. Go deep within yourself. Ask, how can I see? Help me navigate my life to a place that I want it to be. Because sometimes I don't always see it. So when you don't always see it, what you do is you ask your angels to help you. And those angels are waiting. They're just, thumping their fingers, wondering why you haven't asked yet. They want to be there for you. They will be there for you. You see how a man loves you, and then you choose if you want to participate. I'll say that again. You see how a man loves you, and then you choose if you want to participate. So I ask you, like my page, follow me. We'll talk soon. I'll see you next week. Love, peace. We're going to take this. Bye now.